Hi, love bugs. Thanks for stopping back by the channel. I have a requested video today for one of my wonderful YouTube sisters, Chiquita Ford. Hey, Chiquita. I really do appreciate your support. She watches all my videos, follows me on Instagram. We have conversation. Love her. Really appreciate her. Super, super sweet. So thank you. And this is for you. But I hope you all enjoy. I'm just going to go through a few of my favorites from Etsy, a few Etsy pointer tips in regards to my planner supply shopping on Etsy, and just a few other tip and tidbits. Y'all know how I am. If you watch any of my videos, you know how I get down. So let's get into it. A few quick things that I want to point out when I am looking for Etsy stickers. $5 is a bit pricey for me to pay per sheet of sticker. Nothing against the shop owners or the wonderful ladies who spend hours making these stickers, printing them out, cutting them, the whole 9 yards. I think it's great and I appreciate them to death. But just like anything else, I have to have a budget. I have a budget for my planner supplies. I don't go anywhere without a coupon except for the Dollar Tree. So same thing applies for my Etsy shopping. I want a coupon. Sorry, that's just the way I roll. So one way that I do that is I look on Instagram and the Facebook groups. I hashtag Planner Addict, I hashtag Erin Condren, Happy Planner, Mambi, all those different things because most shop owners will use those same hashtags because they know that that's going to draw the attention to their post about their shop. So that is a great way to find some of the sales, especially weekends, holidays, things like that. So that's just one of the things that I kind of do before I go to Etsy to actually purchase stickers. And that has also been a great way for me to find some new shops or some shops that I hadn't heard about because they're not the quote unquote popular shops on Etsy. But I've been able to get some great deals and some great quality stickers all in the same. So just a quick tip there. All right, we'll take a look at my most recent order. This is from Nicole Alexia Designs. I picked up these Kawaii TV stickers. I love having TV stickers. It's a great way to remind yourself that a good show is coming on, or if you know you're going to be somewhere and you need to DVR a show, I make a little reminder for myself so that I don't forget. She also included the little freebies at the top, which I love. I usually put the freebies that I get from shops either go into like free mails or I put them in my smaller planner, so I always have them. But it's a nice way to share, some Etsy stickers with some of your friends or people who, just may not have tried that shop. This was my very first order with Nicole Alexia Designs, but it won't be my last. I think these are great quality. Also from her, I picked up three of the sheets of To Do Today and Little Things header covers, gold and silver, pink and purple. Same thing, I got two of the heart checklists to go with those. So I just got one sheet of the pink and purple and another sheet of the gold and silver. I think header stickers are a good find because I personally do not use the morning, day, and night that are in the planners. So this were good for me. And let me point out, I found this shop by doing one of those hashtags, and she was having a 50% off flash sale. So everything I ordered, I did get for 50% off, which was a good deal for me. Also, I'm getting more into theme weeks, I guess you could say. So I picked up these three different sets of themes. And the thing about this is that I knew looking at these that I could use each one of these at least twice because of how I do my themes. So that's another thing you have to think about when buying stickers. Like, how are you going to use them? Like what are you going to get out of it? Because just like anything else you buy, I don't want it to just sit or I don't want to spend $5 on something I'm just going to use like one time. But that's just me. How I store my stickers. If you watch my planner videos, you already know that I use the smaller photo albums to store my Etsy stickers in. The glittery one was actually sent to me in my first Etsy sticker purchase as a free gift, which I thought was super, super awesome. I added the stickers to customize it. The gold and salmony pink colored one I actually picked up at Walmart for 97 cents. I added some hair bands from the Dollar Tree to hold them together, and voila, sticker storage. My very first sticker purchase on Etsy was from Stuck on You Design. So she is number one in my sticker book because she was my very first Etsy purchase, and I always hold a special place in my heart for Stuck on You Designs. I do love her quality stickers, so if you haven't checked her out, please do so. But throughout the book, I just have them numbered, and they're kind of in there at the order that I received them. So Girl is Crafty was my ninth Etsy purchase, so she's in there as number 9. I love, again, TV stickers. So each one of those booklets has 12 slots for pictures, so double-sided. So, you can hold that many amount of stickers. I just number up to 12, and I use those accordingly. A couple shops have 2 spaces, though, just because I've ordered so much from them. Current favorites. These are one of my absolutely favorite stickers. I go to these pretty much every time I plan. These are from Girl is Crafty. These are some spa stickers. I love the fact that they are the brown girl faces. That made me so happy. So I ordered these from her, and I use these religiously. This was a great find for me. I just think they're so super adorable and cute. These are from Girly Pains on Etsy. Found this shop real random, like on Instagram one day. Decided to order these from her. Love them. I've only used one, and I've had these for quite a while, but I don't want to waste them. I just think they're so cute, and they're not necessarily planner stickers, but I did use one on a dashboard that I created. Love them. Then a little surprise shop. I had been wanting to try some of her stickers for a while. I waited out for, I think she had a 20% off sale one time, and I was able to get these. This was probably last month. And I just like her stickers because they're very girly, as you can see. So the tassels, the little jar with the stars, the donuts, everything is just very girly, and I like that. So I did go ahead and was glad I was able to get an order from her. The clean makeup brushes are one of my current favorite items. EXO Simply Quiche, Kish, on Etsy. I have ordered from her now twice. Definitely one of my favorite shops at the moment. You get a good quantity amount of stickers, and she gives you 2 sheets per set, and I think they're only $3.50 usually. So not bad, definitely not bad for the price. She normally has different promotions and things like that. I think the 2 orders I got, one was 50% off, one was 40% off, or something like that. Shipping is fairly reasonable, because that's also something you have to watch out for. Some shipping on the Etsy stores can be a bit pricey. I don't pay over $3 for shipping. Sorry. Rosy Plans. This was a new shop that I have found, and I'm so glad I did. I love the quality of these stickers, and I'll definitely be ordering from her again. Again, I caught a 50% off sale with this shop. I ordered a lot. This is not the full order. If you go on my Instagram, All Things Fab 2KP, you'll see the full order picture, which I posted. I think I got this order 2 weeks ago, but the full picture is on my Instagram. Love these. So from a lot of Etsy shops, I try to get functional stickers. As you can see, some Paydays there, some mail stickers, some header covers, but I also get some theme stickers. You mix it up. That's the good thing about Etsy and planner stickers. You can kind of pick and choose what you want when you want it. So I do try to always get a good combination of the two, because I use both. I like functional stickers, but I also like the pretty just because stickers as well. Speaking of pretty just because stickers, I found these fabulous designs. Somebody had posted the Tiffany theme ones, and I was like, oh my God, those are so cute. Where did those come from? And she led me to this particular Etsy shop. She has a standard code. I think it's 10% off or 20% off or something like that. These were $4 per sheet, and they were a sheet together. I cut them in half so that they fit better in my photo albums, but it didn't damage any of the stickers. Of course, you just cut in half. Anyway, these are $4 per sheet. But the thing about this for me is that I know per sheet, I could use each one of these sheets at least 3 times, if not more, because I don't overdo my weekly layouts. And if you watch any of my Plan With Me videos, you'll kind of know what I mean. So I know that I'm going to get a little bang for my buck here. because I can definitely use these in my Happy Planner, my Erin Condren, my Webster's pages. Like, you can do so much with these, and they're just super, super cute. I mean, look at the little foxes. How freaking adorable. They're almost too cute. I don't even know when I'm going to use them now because they're just so freaking cute. But if I could only pick one place to buy planner stickers, where would it be? It is a non-Etsy shop at all. It's crystalandcompany.co. Again, that's crystalandcompany.co. I love this shop. This shop was brought to my attention in one of the Facebook groups, and a couple key things about her shop is that there is free shipping over $10. $10 is the minimum order required, but it's free shipping to the US and Canada, I believe. She always has a good coupon code for at least 20% off, and then she has that dollar spot stickers. Love it. Okay, I have purchased the most from her shop. I think I've placed like 4 or 5 orders, or I think maybe like my 5th one is going to be the one I place tomorrow because I have some stuff in my cart right now. I'm just waiting for payday. But here's some of the dollar stickers so you kind of get an idea of how big or small those are. Now, there's usually 2 sizes, a tiny town and then like a small size as far as the dollar stickers go. These are mostly the small size. Tiny town is just a little too small for me. You can't really get the detail. It's great. But the small and even the medium stickers, fabulous. Love, 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 love. And then here's just a look at some of my other stuff that I've ordered from her, just in random orders. Almost every time she puts out some new designs, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta add those to my cart because I gotta get them. So I've bought a ton. Like, honestly, this is just half of what I have from her at this time. So definitely worth taking a look at. Again, that's crystalandcompany.co. Bad side of Etsy, because there's a bad side to everything. You never know what you're going to get. Please excuse my nail right there. I'm getting my nails done this weekend, guys. But I ordered it from a shop. It was my first time ordering from this particular shop. And if you can see there, the sticker is not coming off the paper. Like, it is coming off, but this part that's supposed to be sticky is like stuck to it. So that is not going to stick to anything. I'm going to have to either put the glue stick on there, an adhesive roller myself, and run it through my Xyron to make it actually work. And I get it, these are home-based businesses. You don't always quality control, when you're shipping it out from your house. I get it. But for something I paid for, if this was anywhere else, say like a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's, something like that, I would take it back. Like, this is horrible. I don't want this. Kind of don't have that same luxury on Etsy, and I try not to bash shops, or I don't go back on their site like, oh my God, these sticker sheets were horrible. Like, I just don't do that because I just feel like it's your home business. You're just trying to make it for whatever reason, make something out of this shop. So I don't want to be that girl. But things like this are kind of like the bad side about it, because you just don't know sometimes what you're ordering. And I'll still use these stickers, don't get me wrong. I'll make it work, but I paid for a product that should already work. So that's kind of the bad side about it. I've only had this happen to 2 orders that I had from 2 different shops. One shop I could not, no sticker I pulled was sticking. Like, it was horrible. So that particular shop I did say something to, but ever so often you just kind of have that happen. So just kind of be careful with that. All right, guys, that's it. Chiquita, I hope this was helpful for you, honey. Please, everyone, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't know, please follow me on IG at All Things Fab to KP. I post Dollar Tree items, Walmart finds, things planner related. So let's keep in touch, guys. Talk to you soon.